everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we're looking at the unboxing of the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 3 Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, released in 2023. So today's kind of special because this here is one of the chase releases of Series 3. They only released about 15,000 of these bad boys, and I was lucky to find one in my local Walmart, believe it or not. So what we're going to do is look at the box, then we're going to open it up, check out the figure, look at the ship, and then we'll be done. So let's get started. Alright, let's start with the front of the box. Here we have Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, number 59, Micro Galaxy Squadron, Jazzwares. And look at these minifigures! Plo Koon in R7. Looking pretty cool. Get a closer look in a little bit. We have a little sticker here, or insert, that has Plo Koon going into the cockpit. Look at that ship. Pretty dope. Then we have our rare sticker, one of 15,000. Pretty cool. For the card back, we have Star Wars, some Clone Wars inspired art, Series 3. As you can see, there is no hyperspace ring this time. The other side. The top. And the bottom with the copyright crap. On the back, we have our little projection here. Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter. Another image of the cockpit opening. As we know, the R2 unit can go in, which is pretty cool. And there's a button on the bottom, so that way the droid can pop out. We have our collector card here, which is pretty nice. And then other ships in the line. We have Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, Anakin's, a First Order TIE Fighter, and our Chase, which is pretty nice. If I could find her, that would be great. But pretty nice vessels. So now, how about we crack this bad boy open? Okay, so opening this bad boy, we only get one shot at this. Trying to save that art this time. Well, didn't do my best, but pretty cool. I love how we have Yoda's Jedi Starfighter there as well. Pretty interesting. Put that to the side. This open. Look at the art on the bottom. Pretty nice piece there. Really like the art here. Cool. Put that to the side, and here we have our ship. So let's first take a look at the minifigures. Open this up. It just fell right out there. Looking very cool. Let's take a closer look at R7 here. For R7D4, he comes in weighing 0.74 grams or 0.02 ounces. For its height, it's 1.5 centimeters or about 0.6 inches. For the paint, we have maroon, off-white, and gray. So 3 colors altogether. Now the mold is one we've seen time and time again. It's basically just a repaint. But we can see it's painted pretty well at the top of the dome there. Looking underneath, we do have our little peg port. All in all, a pretty nice minifigure. Pretty nice. Up next, we do have Plo Koon, who is one of my favorite looking Jedi. And he looks sick, so let's get a closer look at this guy. For Plo Koon, he stands at 2.5 centimeters, or 1 inch tall. For its weight, it's 0.47 grams, or 0.016 ounces, so pretty light. For the paint, we have brown, gray, tan, light brown, maroon, silver for the lightsaber hilt, metallic gray, and some orange. This guy looks amazing. Now for articulation, the arms do rotate all the way around, and then he does bend at the waist. Looking very sharp. Very nice. It's cool to have all these different Jedi. So now let's grab the Jedi Starfighter. See if I can get this out. And this looks fantastic. Definitely some wash on here. Some nice paint applications. Little decals in the back. Wow. They did a very good job on this. Really good. Let's get a closer look. For the Jedi Starfighter, its length is 14.0 centimeters, or roughly 5.5 inches. For its weight, it comes in at 20.80 grams, or 0.733 ounces. For the paint, it has 7 different colors: off-white, blue, yellow, black, silver, gray, and we have a nice wash. And what I really like about this is the engines. They're a little recessed in where the thrusters are. The mold itself is just fantastic. I love the panel lines. The wash gets into all the nooks and crannies and really brings this piece to life. I actually really like it. I wish we got different types of Jedi Starfighters besides this one and the Interceptor, but time will tell. I think they knocked this one right out of the park. Now I have to say I am very impressed with the paint application for the most part, and the mold. I think Micro Galaxy Squadron, or Jazzwares, did a fantastic job on the Jedi Starfighters here. So now that we went over basically the mold and the paint, why don't we talk about all the little gimmicks this bad boy has. First of all, we could take our astromech droid, or 7, put him in like so. Now mine has a little snug fit, but it still functions. There's a little button, if you want to call it that. You just press it up, and R2 pops out a little bit, well, R7, and then it's easier for you to grab. So that's pretty cool. Now for the cockpit, we do have a little, I guess, ledge right here. Just put your nail underneath. It rises up like so. Then you could grab your minifigure, Plo Koon, put him in like so, shut it, then just like that, you are good to go. And these two fit beautifully with this excellently painted Starfighter. Pretty nice. Now, other gimmicks we have here is the landing gear. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3. The ones on the side just fold out, which is pretty cool. And then in the front, this one's always a little tight. Oh, there we go. Comes out like so, and they look fantastic. Now the front one isn't molded, beautifully by any stretch of the imagination, but the ones in the back, as you can see, do have like little arm sections and whatnot. Some nice little hinges molded in there. I don't know, I dig that. I wish the front one was just as detailed, but what I really like about the landing gear is that when it folds back in, it's flush. So it just blends in with the bottom of the ship, and to me, that's awesome. Now before we go, some of you might be wondering, is this ship compatible with a hyperspace ring? And the answer is yes. Just slide it in like so, and just like that, you're good to go. And sure, the colors don't really match, but it works. And that's pretty cool. And that does it today for the unboxing of the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Series 3 Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, released in 2023. Now, originally, I wasn't going to open any of my Chase variants. I'm not going to lie, I'm glad I did. To open this with all of you and explore what it had to offer is kind of an amazing feeling. Like, sure, it is a repaint. There's no getting around that. Not only do we have this beautiful shade of blue and the great line work and arrow motif in the front, but we also have a nice wash, which really brings this to life, and the whole ship, to me anyway, is very eye-catching. It makes me want to look at it. I think out of all the Jedi ships that I opened so far, this is probably number one. I think besides the paint, Plo Koon looks great. R7, it's a repaint of an astromech, but it works, it looks decent. And the ship itself, mold-wise, fantastic. I think they did a great job with this particular Starfighter, and I'm eager to see what else they can do. So that's everything I have to say about this great looking ship today. I hope you did enjoy the unboxing and mini review. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.